Good evening and welcome to Paranormal Path Peeps. And tonight I have Mickey York to speak to. How are you doing?
Hello, nice to see
Hello.
you.
It's great to see you. I've never ever seen you before, except for just over last week when I've seen you twice. How
I
random
know,
is that?
it's crazy.
Yeah, I had no idea that you're going on Saturday. It's just a last minute thing. Um,
Yeah,
Portal to the Paranormal, PTTP, ran an event at Derby Jail, which I've been there a few times too, and just decided to last minute to go on and what an incredible night!
it was very good, wasn't it? I've never been there
Yeah,
before, Derby Jail, and it was on my bucket list. So I'm really, really glad that the event was on.
yeah. Well, it was dodgy, wasn't it? I'm like 7 miles away, and the roads from here to there were flooded, so I had
Yeah,
to do a great big detour.
I was quite lucky coming down.
Yeah, it's just when you get into Derby, isn't it? Because the main
Yeah,
section was actually yeah. But it is a fascinating place. Different things happen. You've got the history of the actual jail, which everyone knows about. But people forget
yeah.
that it's been other things as well. It's been a nightclub.
Does
It,
Richard still own it, by the way?
um, he has it. He has it. So yeah,
Yeah,
but
because
yeah, it's just a fascinating place, isn't it? And yeah, I do I do like going, and if you can pick up characters and pick up things, it's great, isn't it?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, the history of that place is crazy. It's like over 300 years, isn't it?
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't tell from the building, can you? And it's like in the basement of a large building.
To be fair, I couldn't find it. I drove past it 3 times.
Oh,
I'm thinking, where is it? I can't find it. And then
bless you.
I just stopped and yeah,
Yeah,
went for a
the
walk.
entrance has suddenly changed. That's the problem. So the entrance used to be somewhere else. It's the other side, but now you've got to go in that way. So you used to go in the back of the building, and it used to have a gate and it said Derby Jail, so you knew where to go. So it
Yeah,
is
because
different
I
now.
remember seeing like an old, I don't know if it's real, but fake like gallows up there,
Oh yeah,
and
they're
all
in
the
the
pictures in
garden.
it.
Yeah.
Are they still there?
You
Oh,
mean you
okay.
didn't go in the garden?
No.
No. Well, you wouldn't do though, would you? No, if you went out for a cigarette there, but yeah.
Oh
So
no.
it's an interesting place. Yeah. Straight away before we even started, some glasses fell behind the bar for no reason.
Did
Um,
they?
then then I had my
Oh
camera.
yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Is that what happened? I heard it was like two or three. I thought someone had just dropped something.
No, no. It
Oh
just
wow.
happened. They were just minding their own business, and yeah. And there's a glass come off the table before as well, and the table wasn't wet. That's once while Richard was speaking.
Hmm.
So it's an interesting place. And then my phone, like it was filming, then all of a sudden it fell forward, then it fell on the floor. So I don't know. Paranormal, who knows? But there you go. But it's just one of them, and
It
sometimes
is.
we'll never know anything. So where did you start off with paranormal then? What was your first step into it?
It was watching Most Haunted when I was in my late teens,
Just
I'd
like
say.
me then, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think I was in my teens though.
Uh,
No comment.
zip. Yeah, it was. I'd never seen anything like that before, apart from the old Ghost Watch
The
with
Ghost Watch, yeah.
Sarah Green and what's that bloke's name? Was it her husband? I can't remember. Michael Parkinson as well. When I was really little, and
Yeah, I
it
know.
scared me.
So,
I felt. Um,
yeah,
so yeah, Most Haunted. Yeah, getting back to that, I used to watch it, and I'm thinking, wow, this is amazing. I've
yeah,
never seen anything like this, and it was just, I don't know. I watched it for a long time,
yeah, that's it.
and then I thought, Mike Smith, that's it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And then I thought, I want to try this, so I got my mate to come with me, and we went to a local graveyard, really.
Awesome.
And you go there, see what happens. You're very very naive back in the day when you
Oh,
first start out.
definitely.
But it's it's a good place to go. They're free. You can just as long as you
That's
don't do any
right.
damage, you
That's
know.
it.
Yeah. Oh, so
It is fascinating. It really is. It's Most Haunted what got me into it. So I watched the first series, and then the New Year's Eve, me and my ex decided to find out if ghosts existed. So that was actually our New Year's resolution,
yeah.
2003. So we booked the Galleries of Justice at the time, and we also booked Derby Jail. And the Derby Jail
Oh.
one, we did a seance, and Jason Carr was there. So he'd
Oh,
just
from the
finished
first
Most
series.
Haunted. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he'd just finished Most Haunted.
Mm.
And yeah, that's the first time I'd done anything, and that was at Derby Jail. So that was one of my galleries was first. So that's the first time I had something strange happen.
Yeah.
But I'd had bits happen before, but you just I discount everything I do.
I think the first place, like real place that wasn't like a woods or graveyard, was the Golden Fleece in York.
Wow,
I booked
awesome!
I booked that, and Richard Felix was actually doing a ghost tour
You did,
and
yeah.
the ghost hunt. Yeah, so he did a tour of the local area before. Then we went and had a meal, and then we did some like pendulum work and other things, and then we did a ghost hunt,
Wow,
and it's amazing. I was hooked since then, really.
I know it's terrible, isn't it? Once you get hooked on it. It costs so much money, you
I
know.
know.
Like, what do you do at a weekend? Oh, yeah, let's drive there, and then I'm tired during the weekend then.
Exactly. The next day you had like 2 hours sleep,
Yay, that's cool. Cat
and it.
ball. Yay, that's awesome.
Oh, oh, and yeah.
Yeah, so I had the cat ball go off at Derby Jail, and I recognised who was causing it, a family member. So I asked them to stop it, and yeah,
What, your family?
yeah, my
Oh,
family. So
oh,
yeah.
cool.
So it's actually on some footage, and Nando was quite amazed by it. Sort of said he was doing it, and then he like, yeah,
Oh,
so the
wow.
footage. I just put that out there, but yeah, it was incredible. I meant to get that out the other day, but I didn't. So because it's my dad's birthday, so
Oh,
I just put it out now, and yeah, so it just went
well, that's
off for
good.
no reason. But
I've
yeah,
never
it's
had never had family come through for me.
oh
They
bless you.
they either don't like me or they're happy and they're at peace, I suppose.
That is good. Yeah, yeah. I think it's because they kind of know, I guess, now that the reason I do this whole thing is because of them in a way.
Oh, right.
I didn't believe in mediumship, but then I kind of did it for a laugh, so let's say.
Okay.
I went to development lessons for a laugh, and
Okay.
yeah, it's real.
Yeah. It changed you.
Well, it has, yeah, but then I lost my mum and then I lost my dad. So,
Oh.
and one of the mediums has come through and sort of said that my mum realises why I've done what I've done. You know,
Do you do it so that you can try and make contact one day?
not with my family, no.
No?
A lot say that you can't. Um, it, a lot of really good mediums say it is hard to get in touch with a family member. It's quite
Oh, okay.
strange, really. So yeah, but I think
That's a shame if you have that gift, I think.
anyone can develop.
Oh,
I'm
I
proof
know.
of this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's taken what about 8 years ish.
You definitely
So
have to open your mind. Before I started doing this, I never saw anything, never experienced anything, never saw like a family member or anything at the end of my bed. But the more investigations I went on and the more I got into it, the more my mind opened naturally.
yeah,
I've seen so much now. It's only for a split second at certain places, um, and then it's gone. But I sometimes see people, spirits, or
oh,
whatever you
that's
want to call
awesome.
them,
How do you see them then? What form?
with my eyes, not in
Yeah,
my head, but in my eyes, and then they're gone. It's
right.
normally like when I'm walking around a corner or
Okay.
I'm doing something else and I look up and they're there, and then that's it, they're gone.
Do you see them as people? Are they clear? Are the shadows? What sort of
Yeah. Oh
form?
well, depends where I am.
Yeah.
If it's dark, you don't obviously see colours or anything.
Yeah.
Um,
That's awesome.
but it just depends. I mean, I'm not a medium or anything. I'm a tech person, but the odd occasion I do see things.
That's brilliant. No, that's
But
good. And
but
you
I do
do
think
live
that is
one.
from just doing more and more and more, and your mind just opens and you become aware of what is out there. And I
Yeah,
think it definitely helps people that go on ghost hunts or investigations or events that are closed minds. What's the point? There's no point.
that's right. Yeah.
You ain't going to see nothing. Not going to experience anything. You got to be open to the fact that might be maybe something from the afterlife.
That's it. Like for years, I just ignored it.
Yeah.
Like I had things happen. I just thought, yeah, whatever, maybe I didn't want to acknowledge it. Maybe I was too scared, something like that. And then once I went to Matlock Pavilion, I got a very up close and personal experience. What scared the hell out of me, basically.
Yeah.
Made me want to stop it. I didn't want to go to sleep that night. Left all the lights on. No way will I ever dabble again. In the morning, it's like, shit, I've got to get out there. I want to see it. I want to do more. And
Yeah.
I think once you go past the stage where, flashing light, what causes it? You know what I mean? Like you're believing somebody else say that K2 is flashing because of spirit, because of EMF, whatever.
We don't know that.
We
We
don't
just
know. And this
no.
is the thing. But if something happens to you personally,
Yeah.
what can you say? You can't deny it then.
It's all open to interpretation, I think.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
And once it opens the floodgates, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
And oh, it's so beautiful and amazing, and so many of the population think what we do, it's all rubbish and everything. But once you know, and there's no like taking it back off you, is there?
No, especially when you start getting communication and it's like a buzz. It's like
Oh, it
adrenaline.
is.
It's like wow, and
It's
I love it.
wonderful. Yeah,
That's what keeps me going. Even if you have a bad night and you have nothing, there's always hope of the next one, or the next one be good. We might
yeah,
get something next time, and that's why people. I think once you get into it, you carry on. You don't give up. You don't stop going. So
yeah. That's it. It is incredible, and you can go somewhere like I went to Matlock Pavilion, and what happened there was absolutely insane. And it's actually appeared in the Haunted magazine. It was written up.
what
Um,
happened?
oh Jesus! So we went onto the stage. I'd booked it, and Julie Edwards is watching. She was there as well, I think. But yeah, we went onto the stage area, which is the most negative area.
Yeah,
And we already, like one of my friends, Sarah, as soon as she set foot, something was happening around her, and we knew something was going on. But we went up to the stage and we just sat in it. We decided to do a protection circle for her for whatever reason. It was all people who were experienced as well, and we work a lot in energy as well.
yeah,
We do use tools, but we do a lot of energy work. JV Paranormal were there as well,
yeah,
Michelle from Haunted Heritage, and we're just sitting there minding our own business. And all of a sudden, it was getting a bit strong, and the lady in the middle was getting affected. And then we heard a massive crash at the side of the stage, and all
yeah.
that hell broke loose because the circle got broke, and it seems that a spirit actually ran through somebody, and they were
Wow.
physically sick due to it. It was that intense. It really
Yeah.
was,
Oh
and
wow.
we all knew something had happened that night. And
When you at the start you said that when you went you just what made you think that it wasn't feeling right? Was it the energy?
well, yeah, Sarah picks up anyway.
Okay.
It's Wandering Spirits Paranormal. So Sarah, Andy, and Chris Wilcox, brilliant when they work together. They're so powerful together.
Yeah.
And generally, if I'm with them, things do happen. What can we say? And I think it's all about combining energies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you get the right energies together, then anything can happen, and often does around me with certain people. Yeah.
Do you think there's a lot of how do I say this without offending people? Everyone you sort of meet now seems to be a medium.
Mm.
How do you Do you believe everyone that says it, or do you need proof for
I
you
leave
to?
them to it. I leave people to it.
Yeah.
Anyone can call themselves a title.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
definitely.
that's the thing, I do
Yeah,
know
it's easy to
mediums.
do that. Yeah,
Yeah, like I call myself paranormal investigator. Some would say
yeah.
probably I'm not because I'm not scientific because of whatever. Uh,
Doesn't have to be. It could be
You,
anything.
you kind of do you give yourself, a label? I don't call myself a medium. I can talk to them, clairvoyant. I can
Yeah, yeah.
see them in my head. I can feel them touch me because somebody actually touched me out the jail again. So, like, as soon
But
as I got there, somebody tapped me on the back.
yeah, I was gonna say you told me that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's just incredible. It really is.
Mm,
I also get words in my head as well, like names and dates. And if people are doing something like human pendulum or something along that ilk, then I'll get the question. I kind of get given questions to ask,
okay.
and then it will go yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Mm,
then because I'm questioning the person using like the human pendulum or whatever dowsing rods or whatever they're using, I will throw in a wrong question just to make sure they're doing it right.
okay.
So I'm being fed information, so then I'd just throw something in which is it fits, but it's I know it's wrong, and it's really weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I test them as well. Hey, but yeah, it's just
What,
I
what
do,
do you what do you think about the human pendulum? Because I used to do that when I first started, and I think it's a load of rubbish. Personally, you're in the dark, you got your eyes closed. Of course, you're going to sway.
yeah,
But maybe it was the people I was with, and they were over dramatic. But for me, there's nothing in that whatsoever. It's just a human body.
yeah. Have you
Me
tried it?
personally, pardon?
Have you done it? Have you tried it?
Yeah, I was all over
Yeah.
the shop. There was
All
nothing
right.
touching me.
Okay.
There was nothing moving me. I
Yeah.
just, you know. So
Yeah.
that's my opinion. Obviously,
Exactly.
people
And
might think
everybody
what
has
I
their
do is a load of
opinions.
rubbish, you know.
No, and
But
that's what it's
so
like. It's nice to
exactly,
have opinions.
it is. Yeah,
I like it. You
yeah,
don't. You might do something I don't like.
exactly.
And we look, here you go, like Wayne, take away senses you'll move.
Yeah.
Also Sarah not convinced as well. And it's what it is. But
Mm,
sometimes I try it. You might have I do hosting, and if you ask you get a person and
mm,
their mum or something comes through, and then you ask them to ask 3 questions like, is your name Jane? Is your name Rob? Is your name right?
yeah.
2 wrong answers, 1 right answer. See how the pendulum goes on that. Are the yeses and right? And then ask 2 more questions. And that validates the human pendulum.
Maybe it was
Months
the way I
ago.
was doing it. We were just stood in a circle, really, and we were asking spirit to move us. I mean, that might be wrong. I don't know how you do it. To be
Yeah,
fair,
yeah,
um, is that what? So how? If can you explain it? Because obviously, I don't want to upset people if I've been doing it wrong originally. So
yeah.
maybe
That's
that's
it. We
why.
don't know, do we? So we
So if you were
so
doing it on me, if I was doing it, explain to me what I would be doing.
right, we
If
wouldn't
you can.
necessarily select you. Okay,
Okay.
if I'm
Right.
hosting, we'll
Okay.
get people to stand in a circle, which is
Okay.
like an energy circle, and then we'd ask spirit to pick on somebody.
Right.
And then if somebody is swaying, then we'd take them in the middle. We'd get somebody in front and behind. We'd get them to relax.
Okay.
If they're tense, I'd get them to do breathing like I did at Derby Jail. Breathe in, breathe out to try and raise your vibrations, which
Okay.
is say, maybe they say it work, raising your vibrations is a way to do it.
Hmm.
And then just take it from there. And then, it's up
Okay.
to the person to say, if they're getting something, if they're not, I don't know,
Okay.
it's
That's a bit different to how I did it, but so yeah.
yeah, but there are different ways, aren't there?
Yeah.
We just try any way we can
Oh yeah.
to,
And
you know,
anyway, it's
try, you
communication, I
know,
suppose.
that's right. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool. No, it's brilliant.
But it's always good to question.
I do. I question things to the nth degree.
That's good.
I'm, yeah, like you hear a sound, like what is it, and you're looking round and did someone else hear it? And oh, it must be the wind, the radiator, like you're cold. Yeah, where's the gap in the door? What's causing it? Well, you try and look out even before you go into a room as well for anything what can cause drafts.
Oh yeah, beforehand. Yeah.
Or if like you're doing a walk around a building and you hear something somewhere, you make a mental note, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. In case it pops up later on.
Yeah, that's it. But this is my favourite. This one is my favourite though, the Estes method.
Yeah.
I do like I do actually prefer the Estes method.
Yeah, it's very good.
I actually recorded this one the other day, which was recorded. Yeah, power of suggestion. Yeah, I know you do get that a lot as well at public events, don't you? Where if someone stands there, oh, I'm feeling hot. Oh yeah, I'm feeling hot. Or
Yeah,
oh, I
it just
feel a
carries
bit.
on.
Oh. Yeah. So yeah, but it depends what you're doing. Public events are different from when you do something privately or when you do things in smaller groups.
Do you
And
think that you can get credible evidence on a public event?
it, I myself, personal evidence, yes.
Yeah.
I do kind of tend to back off from what's going on. I won't take part in public things like table tipping or public Ouija
Okay.
unless I actually know the people. So I will go on a public event. I like to get into the location. Sometimes it's the only way for me to get in there. And
Oh
I've
yeah.
been with some great teams which do public events like Wednesbury, but they
Yeah.
do try different experiments. And it's not all about table tipping and flashing K2s. I like different experiments and things like that. So different means of communication with each. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
definitely.
Sarah's right there as well. Jane wants to try the Estes method. There you go.
Yeah, we can do
Um,
that.
Mickey got angry during the experiment at Hitchin Prairie a few weeks back. You could see him clenching his fists. Awesome.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah, I think like doing the Estes, you can sort of draw spirit to you as well, can't you?
I think because it cuts off your eyesight. I know it's normally dark anyway, but it does.
Yeah,
It does. I don't know. It's a weird sensation. It's like you get a better connection.
you do. You
I
definitely. Well,
think.
it's because you are. It is like you're alone in the room because you can't hear anything happening around you, can
Exactly.
you?
Exactly.
And you
You're
are focusing
concentrating
so
on just
much. Yeah,
that one thing. Yeah.
that sounded weird noise. I don't know if that was your end.
Oh, I might have hit my
Oh yeah,
arm.
that bit
Yeah.
of it. Yeah, but yeah, it said it's weird and funny at the same time. But yeah, it can be fantastic. We at the jail as well. We had some interesting people were feeling really strange in the room with that dummy in it. So one or two of us were picking up things in there as well, which was good. And
The chopped up
yeah,
bloke on the
yeah, chopped up like yeah,
chopped up bloke.
yeah. But it is incredible what you can get with it. And it is nice to chat to like-minded people
Exactly.
and see
You
what
can
people's preferences are.
exactly. You could talk for hours about location, about experiences, about equipment, techniques, everything.
That's right.
A quick chat with a paranormal investigator
Oh God.
is not a quick chat. It's like 4 hours later and you're still going.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. And like when you go out with some teams, because you know them that well,
Yeah.
it's like it's hard to get started because you're like, "How you doing, mate? What are you doing?" And like all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just an incredible journey, isn't it?
It is.
It really
Do you
is.
do you ever sit like if you've been travelled to a certain location that's quite far and you had a great night and you were there a long time, and the next day after you've had the sleep, you think, "Wow, I did that last night. That was like crazy." Other people watching Emmerdale, and then
Oh God,
I, wa-
yeah,
I was I was in a castle last night talking to the dead, and
yeah.
it's some people think we're weird, but
I know. Like, at least we remember what we did the night before, you know.
yeah,
Like, how many times do you remember sitting in front of a TV? You don't, you know. Like, I know at school you used to watch something on TV and go in the next day and like, oh, did you see that? But yeah, it was. But nowadays everyone's watching something different, so it wouldn't happen, would it? Really?
no,
But yeah, I know that's it, isn't it? We can't stop chatting, and yeah, I was at a paranormal convention this year, and they're doing three next year. Well, I actually spoke at one, which was bloody awesome with Wayne. That was the
yeah,
Parafest at Church Farm. It seems a lifetime ago. But yeah, I went to the Parameet, which was awesome as well. And there's three of
yeah,
them next year that
yeah. I'm
hopefully
going
will.
to one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to
awesome.
the south one.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, see you there then. Just
Yeah,
got to make arrangements and stuff. But God, that's three like weekends away with the dog and the kennels. Oops, that's for a start, as well as I'm going to York as well. So,
uh,
that's it. Happens.
yeah,
Sarah Green McKee, once I start talking about paranormal things, so passionate about it, it's my thing. And isn't
exactly.
it as well? You know, you don't kind of I guess people are kind of getting used to me anyway. You know, at work when you first start, I know this is Rocky's babysitter. Yeah, Rocky likes
Uh,
this babysitter.
uh,
Met at Church Farm. So Terry ran an event there, and
oh,
Rocky
nice.
decided to sleep through it in the car. We did go out in between.
I was gonna
We
say you
did.
were lucky.
Yeah, he was fine. You know, he'd had a big, busy day, so he was tired anyway. So
Ah,
yeah, yeah, normal's boring. Yeah, yeah. What is normal? I don't know. Is
don't
is
know
anything?
anymore.
Is anyone actually normal?
Who
I don't
knows?
know.
Everyone's abnormal to everybody else, I suppose, if you've got different interests.
Yeah, everyone's got their own quirks, haven't they?
Exactly.
You know, I can hear bells ringing behind me. I've got church, you know, and then you get oh, oh dear, he
Who
wants to
was?
be. There you go. Feels normal.
That's all right there. There's one of us.
The paranormal. I don't know what
Yeah.
I am. I'm just me. There you go. Weird, whatever. Who cares? I don't care. Too late now, isn't it? So,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah. But so when you go out to an investigation, what's generally your thing then? What do you do?
Um, in what sense?
Well, you film.
Oh yeah, I film
Use equipment.
everywhere.
You film
Yeah,
everywhere.
I film. Yeah, depending on the location,
Yeah.
it would depend on what equipment I take. So I don't know. Define as a toaster.
Oh, don't even get there. Don't even start me on that. No, we're not going down that route. But yeah. So you film everywhere. Do you use much? I saw your camera. Nice setup. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
It's taken a while to upgrade the cameras as you go along
Oh, of course.
over
Yeah.
the years. Yeah, so I just use equipment normally, depending, like I said, depends on where I am to what I
Yeah.
take. If it's indoor and I can use set up like lock off cameras,
Yeah. It's handy.
so just cameras everywhere really, audio everywhere,
You got
and then
CCTV then? Just set that up.
no, just locked off cameras.
Yeah.
I used to have, but it's too much hassle
Yeah. Of
because
course it is.
it
Yeah.
wasn't the wired ones. It was the wired ones. It wasn't
Yeah.
the wireless, which
Come
was
on,
a lot much.
Simpson. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but yeah, just lock off camera on a tripod really, and
Yeah.
then film around. The trigger objects everywhere, cameras
Yeah.
on them. So
It's great.
that's if
It's
you're
great.
lucky and you have an indoor place that you can have
Yeah.
free reign with.
But it's great to have a trigger object and know you can use it as well.
Yeah, especially
So
if
when I
it's
was staying in a hotel in Rugby at the Para meet, then I sort of put some two pences and just drew round them and just left them there. Maybe I should have left a £5 note there or something. I don't think they'd be impressed with two p would they? But yeah. Oh
exactly yeah,
gosh,
running
yeah.
cables.
Oh
Yeah, it's a
my
pain in
gosh.
the bum.
No me, I'd trip over one as well. No me, because
Yeah, health and safety.
oh gosh, yeah, you couldn't do it now, could you really?
No.
But yeah. So Sarah gets Mickey taken out of her. Um, they had a new lady start, and I was left for the weekend. She said, "Doing anything nice this weekend?" When I said I was going out on an investigation, she said, "Wow, I'm so into that. Awesome, that's
Oh
brilliant.
wow,
That
bonus.
that is impressive, isn't it?"
Yeah, lucky
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, that's it. I think like my boss, she's intrigued and she does like the stories.
Mm.
Yeah. But it's weird. Like if you're at the works party, and you'd rather be out on a power night, and
Oh
yeah, at the
yeah,
end you got
yeah,
stuck
definitely.
talking about it, don't you?
I don't need the pub. I need a graveyard. That's
Yeah, I know. It's good, isn't it?
it's weird.
It's mad. But so, what is your favourite location?
My favourite location is or was St Crispin's Mental Asylum, which
Oh
is
wow,
about half an hour from me. Oh, wow.
wow, that's messy.
Yeah.
Go
Uh,
on.
it's now been most of it's been knocked down. There was so many buildings before, but now there's only two left, and
Oh
they're doing building work on there. But it's the most active place I've ever been to. I've seen
wow,
full blown apparitions, voices, screams,
oh my god,
bangs, things thrown. It's just crazy, actually crazy place.
oh wow.
But
Yeah, yeah, it is a shame. It's gone. They're not building it into houses or something, are
yeah,
they?
they are. Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
for God's sake.
The site was massive, and when I started going there, half of it was a retirement home. So that Wayne, thank you.
Okay. Retirement home, nice.
Yeah, and but the rest there was like three or four stories of buildings. There was two
Right.
massive ones of them, like I don't know, 500 foot each long. That's how
God,
big they
wow.
were. And then there were small buildings in the ground still, but all the big ones are gone now. There's
That's
just
a
like
shame,
a
yeah.
clock tower and an admin building left, little building.
Oh,
But
wow.
it's still active,
Yeah.
but it's
Well,
difficult to
not
get
going to
in.
go, are they? But yeah, it is.
No, I want to buy a place in there.
Oh, God. Yeah, it'd be brilliant,
Because
wouldn't it?
yeah, that'd be awesome. But yeah, that's my favorite ever location. I've been to all the famous places,
Yeah.
and they don't come close to activity as that place.
Wow. Have you been to East Drive?
I have. I've been twice, and I'm going again on Friday.
Right. So you think it's worth going to then?
Not really.
No.
No. The
No.
two times, the first time I went there, I was with one other person, so it wasn't overcrowded with noise. I think it's just residual audio there, and then
Okay.
the
Yeah.
second time, you get the odd thing on Spirit Box, but that's about it, really. I
Yeah.
personally don't think because it's been rented out, hired out,
Yeah.
exactly, every day for years and years. There is the
Yep.
activity is going to stop at some point.
Yeah. Well, that's right. And I kind of think like whatever was there originally, well, if there was something there, who knows?
The spirits there are called Carol next door, I think.
Yeah, and this is what
Personally,
I've heard as well. So yeah,
marbles appearing,
if you hear
and
tapping and stuff like that, it's like
bang,
yeah,
bang, bang. She's gonna
yeah.
get me on Friday now.
Oh God.
She's gonna come and tell me off. But
Oh, bless you.
that's just my opinion. Other people
Yeah,
might get really good activity there. Then fair play to them.
that's right.
But
Like I do know people who've had good stuff there. Then I know people who say nothing, and I would like to go just to say I've gone.
have you never been?
And no, I haven't. No.
I'd recommend going definitely.
Yeah, just to get it
If
off your list, really, isn't it?
I
I've
mean,
been
you
to the
might you
one.
might pick up loads of stuff there.
I've
So
been to the one in Hull, to Grey Street.
I've never been to the hostel. I've never been
Oh,
there.
God's sake, no comment.
I've heard stories, but
Well, it rained and we had to leave because the rain was leaking through, and we thought the kitchen ceiling was going to go. Hey ho, yeah, it was grim. It was really torrential rain, and yeah, things happen. So it wasn't the most well. It was a memorable night for the wrong reasons. More than that as well, but yeah. So,
yeah.
question from D. Yeah, I go out investigating. I should have hosted on Friday, and I was out Derby Jail on Saturday. I met Mickey there with Portal to the Paranormal (PTTP). Awesome night. I did one or two the night week before, and the week before I did a double as well. So yeah, it's been getting quite intense. Not actually got anything booked at the moment for Halloween. Can you believe it?
Oh my god.
I know. I've kind of blamed that, I guess. Maybe I'll go around a graveyard or something. But yeah.
No,
So yeah, there
actually,
you go.
nor have I. I'm just going to sit at home and watch horror films for the first time in years. So,
Yeah. I don't know. I need to rest. I've got a lot on, and yeah. Got to stay in sometime, haven't you? Nah, we'll see. Hitchin School.
Hitchin School. I went there recently with Mark. Very good location. Never been there before, and didn't realise the history. And that was really active as well. Yeah, really good place.
There you go. Hi, Rachel.
Hello.
So yeah, someone else. So yeah, I can't comment. I haven't been, but yeah, I've heard stories. Hiya. Oh, the hill. Okay.
The Hill one. Ah.
Ah, don't know that. It's Paul's foot. Oh, well,
Fort Paul. I've been
gone.
there. It's
It's
awesome
gone.
place. They got a
It's
plane.
gone. I'm sure it's gone.
No idea.
Sure, it went a couple of years ago.
Oh, that's a shame.
Anison's is still there. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I probably have. It's my mum. My dad's quite close by as well. I think he made the cat ball go off earlier. Because I think he made the cat ball go off at Derby Jail. Oh, so you're Yorkshire on Friday. Cool.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
think
good.
Rachel's at East Drive on Friday.
Ah, cool. Cool. um, if you haven't been to Fort Halstead, you ought to put it on your list. I know I want to. Yeah,
I've
Fort
heard of
Fort
that.
Post. Yeah, there's too many. You go, yeah, I know. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I'm always out and about. Yeah, it's just one of them. It keeps me going. I think when a venue's used, sometimes spirits back off. They must get sick of the same questions. Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
Um, it depends. It's a combination of things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um, it depends what questions you ask as well.
And how you ask.
How you ask as
I
well.
think,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, what is your approach then?
Oh, respectful. You know,
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
that
Wow.
that's round the corner, Sarah. I think, isn't it? One of the locals told me last time I was there.
Oh, wow.
It's not far away.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, Canada. Hello.
Yeah. I was due to meet him COVID year in Scotland, but it went wrong, obviously. So yeah, I meant to meet him in Edinburgh, and I meant to meet a couple of times. It never happened, but one day we'll meet. I'm sure we will. Just have to go to Canada, won't I? Oh, okay. So I'll have to look into that one. But
I
yeah,
also,
there are some
I
places.
also think that the daughter of the film, when the lights went out at East Drive, lives 2 streets away.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure because one of the there was a girl that turned up when we were there, and she said, oh Ryan," she said I think she was a nan or something, sort of grandma, or someone like that. She was the actual girl in the house, and she lives around the corner. So
Wow.
yeah,
Interesting. Apologies if you hear snoring in the background. It ain't me. It's a ghost.
it's a sleeping ghost.
Yeah, sleeping dog is yeah. I won't throw something at him. Oh, 3 miles from you. Wow. So yeah, sounds
What is?
interesting. Well, I wonder if it's Hull. I
Ah,
don't know where Jane is. But yeah. Oh,
where's this?
okay. That's a shame.
No, the house around the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a shame. Oh, don't start me under Grey Street. Oh God, no. No, I kind of mentioned it. No.
No,
No two
oh,
Pontefract, yeah.
oh, nice.
Yeah. So, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I have a list. I have a list. I thought you'd ask me
Yay!
that. So
Also,
I have five on
five.
my on my list. Uh, the Enfield House, just to
Right,
see
okay.
if it was real, but obviously you can
Yep.
never get in there. Alcatraz,
Oh, yes.
just for the fact you're isolated in the middle of the
Well, it
sea.
is. And if you do get like too much activity, then you can't get out of it anyway, can you?
Yeah, so I'd have a boat waiting. It's just on standby.
Awesome.
Uh, uh, Island of the Dolls in Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Mexico.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously I love haunted dolls, and that is
Yeah.
like my mecca for me. It's just like wow.
Wow, loads of them. Awesome.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
got any?
I have. Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
I've got Janet and a couple of others. Yeah,
Uh, I've got a couple. Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah, interesting.
The Conjuring House in America. The
Yeah.
orig- I was due to go there, but I got COVID and I wasn't allowed to
Oh,
go.
bugger.
Yeah, I had all this bucket
Sad.
list. Amityville House as well. I was going there.
Oh, no.
Stupid COVID.
Oh, shocking.
So
That's
yeah,
heartbreaking, isn't it?
exactly. I will replan that trip at some point.
Oh, definitely.
So yeah,
Where are we? Janet, great
she's
list.
frozen.
Been to Ireland in the Dolls, very
Oh, there you
interesting.
go.
Janet is my wee mate.
Yeah, Ryan's met Janet a couple of times.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'd like to meet Janet. If I meet you again, bring Janet along if you can.
she's just here.
Awesome. Let's see her then.
She's just here.
Meet her. I can't get mine. They're in the dining room. They have made an appearance sometimes.
Yeah,
They make an
a case.
appearance on the Halloween show.
I made a case for her with photos for when she's been on TV, and the
Oh
original.
wow!
This side is the original houses that she lived in America.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, she's 120 years old,
Wow!
and
How incredible!
she has a habit of making people have lots of issues with their body.
I feel
So
stressed.
yeah, chest pains,
It was
sickness, everything.
it's
So
kind of a numbness, a sad. It was felt like sad and like everything had end. It's like death in a way, like there's no. I could just imagine something with no life. You know what I mean?
well,
It's just like nothing.
well, it's been said that there's actually two spirits attached to that doll. Obviously, one of them's Janet, and there's also another one. But her spirit was forced into the doll using black magic.
Oh
And
god!
I've had two people tell me that who don't know each other and don't know the history of Janet.
Awesome! Yeah.
So Ryan was actually one of them.
Oh,
So
brilliant!
so yeah. So you're very dark with Janet. So
Oh, yeah. I'd like to meet Janet. Yeah, I tend to. I've been around a few dark things. Yeah. Do places charge? Yeah, because it's people's property. A lot of the buildings, you pay rent on them, you pay rates and everything. So a lot of them are a business. So yeah, and yeah, they do charge varying degrees as well, don't they? And,
oh
post
yeah.
COVID, they've like gone up quite a lot. Some of them have, but
Hmm.
oh bless you, take care.
Hello.
Um, the Enfield House, 10 minutes, Green Street, the green opposite, there's a ghost horse and cart that goes across the green and through a house.
Oh
Awesome.
wow.
So, Fort Mifflin, Philadelphia, incredible haunted location, revolutionary war fort, and love the experience with Janet Mustache. Oh, cheers, take care, Ryan.
Hello, mate.
But yeah, some incredible locations, and I just want to go everywhere. It's there in it. Waverley Hills, Queen Mary,
Yeah.
Chichen Itza again. I'd like to go there and actually investigate it. I
Where?
love the Mayan pyramids,
Oh yeah.
Mexico. So
Oh yeah. Yeah.
oh wow, they're fascinating, and oh god, it sounded quite a grisly life, so it fascinates me. So yeah,
Do,
I'd love to go there.
do you think that the pyramids in Egypt are haunted?
Oh god, yeah. They'll have something with them. It's like how you describe haunted. Way, there you go. Cat ball. Are they haunted? Like the cat ball for yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, way. Thank
do
you.
you do you think that the spirits, the energy of a spirit, if you believe it was once a human and then the spirit is in the afterlife, do you think that that
Oh, I don't know.
energy can eventually disappear?
I don't know because you don't get a lot of ancient, a lot of what comes through are like 1800s or prior. You don't get a lot of really old spirits, do you?
That's what I'm saying. The reason I asked that is
Yeah.
because I was once asked, why don't you ever see a ghost of a dinosaur?
Yeah, exactly.
T Rex in your garden. You know,
Yeah.
do you think that obviously they say energy can't die, as
It
it
lives
were?
on somehow, doesn't it?
Do
Whether it
you, do,
moves to a new
do
vessel or something.
or could it be that the energy, disappears?
Yeah, exactly.
Stone Age, man, exactly. Over time, 65 million years is a long time for a spirit to be, an energy to be. Can it eventually, dissipate or whatever it is? Or is it because dinosaurs are originally below what we walk on today? So therefore, their spirits may be walking around, but we can't see them because they're underground
Yeah,
because of
that's
the
it.
levels.
I don't know what's going on with that. It happens.
It's agreeing with me. There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
But yeah, you don't see many ghosts from that
you
long
do.
ago. No.
That's it. And is it like obviously it's a different way of life now? Like especially women. Like we go to some locations and women really shouldn't have spoken there.
Yeah.
Wait, there we go. Oh gosh, that's quite distracting. Um, yeah, can't die. It just moves away, and you work with one.
A dinosaur.
Yeah, I know the cat ball is flashing behind me. It was my dad's birthday the other day. I did promise him after I went to the fair. Um, I went to the fair with my sister. It's my dad's birthday. And it's really emotional. And at the end of the night, they played my dad's funeral song. So you're just at a fair, and I was just saying goodbye to my sister, and we're at a sweet store, what my dad loved, and they played "Bring Me Sunshine," which was his funeral song. So
Oh, that's
we were
nice.
all in tears as we left, and then I sort of said, "Oh, I'll get the cat ball out for you." So then I went to Derby Jail because he does. I feel his energy. He is around, um, and I went to Derby Jail, and he came through as well. So I've done a video, and I sort of said, "Oh, that I'll get the cat ball out at home," and I didn't didn't because I was too tired. So yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? But that cat ball's there most of the time that I chat, and it doesn't go off that often, does it? So it's we're not doing paranormal at the moment. Oh my gosh, yeah, that. Oh god, I bet it's really hard at Pompeii. The emotion, wow.
Mm.
And
That's the same with Normandy Beach though as well.
no, I've been there. I was
I want to
staying.
go there.
Yeah, I was staying on a campsite, Omaha and Juneau, so staying near there, which I think was the Canadian one.
No there.
Yeah, the Canadian beaches and that. Yeah, but I didn't do that then, so
Spirit wasps.
God no, wouldn't want that. Oh, bless you. Wendy's a great medium, and she sort of said earlier she's got a gentleman who's complaining about his feet. If anyone can take that, my dad's feet were fine, unless it's on the market and they get extremely cold.
Mm.
Um, my dad didn't complain about shoes. So long ago, the energy was that weak, undetectable. Oh wow, yeah, that's
Mm.
probably it, isn't it? And I guess you've got more things pushing forward as
Yeah,
well.
that's what
Yeah,
that's what I say.
you've got stronger things pushing forward. Oh, bless him. Oh, take care, Sarah. Thank you.
See you later.
Oh, bye, honey. Okay. Yeah, what we do is so fascinating, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Bye.
you've done 2 shows with Are You Haunted?
I have. Yeah.
Which must be incredible. So, what locations are they?
I'm not allowed to say. So
Trying.
yeah,
Go.
you can't catch me out there. The lit
Uh,
when the episodes are ready, they'll be out, and I'm sure
uh,
Phil and Sarah and Jane
yeah, I
and
know.
Dale will let everybody know.
Yeah.
You, good try, though. Good try. Feels like he's never coming back if he says anything.
The cheeky shit answer, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Not
yeah,
silly.
you get some incredible locations. Sorry about that. That's done it, hasn't it? I carry. I can't help it. I can keep secrets. I do.
Thank you.
But yeah.
No, it was really good working with the guys there
Yeah.
that I've mentioned, and Ben as well
Oh,
when he's
Ben. Oh,
available.
wow, he's lovely, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm
So, but
glad you
yeah,
got to meet him because obviously, is this still at uni?
I presume so.
Yeah.
But yeah, very professional. Love working with them guys. So yeah,
That's
always a
very
pleasure.
That's
So
fantastic.
yeah.
So, how do people get in touch with you? Oh, it's to let you know. Yeah, because he picks things up, doesn't he? Oh, Gary loves working with you around as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gary is
Thank you,
absolutely
Gary.
awesome. But yeah.
Gary's like a machine. Or you see on Facebook, he does about
Oh, yeah.
four ghost hunts a week.
Mm-hmm.
You always see him road trip. It's like
Oh, I know.
wow,
Bloody
it's
awesome.
it's
Fantastic
crazy.
medium as well.
Yeah,
First met
yes.
him. First met him in Warwick Castle car park, and
Okay.
it was just the three of us that night. And there's 13 of us on that night at private.
Yeah.
And it's me, Gary, and another guy. And yeah, what an incredible night. But yeah.
I think I first met him at Warwick Castle as well.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Mm.
Yeah, what an incredible location. It really is.
Do you like Warwick Castle?
Yeah,
Do you think it's active?
yeah.
Is that
We got
is that from a medium point of view, or is it from an actual?
we got
What?
Alistair Crowley through. We did the Estes method,
Okay.
and Alistair Crowley came through. So I've actually put that onto YouTube.
Oh, nice. I'll have to have a look at that.
Oh, only two this weekend, Gary.
Oh, damn. I've got
I
two as well.
haven't got any. It's awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, quiet weekend for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got Friday East Drive with West London Paranormal, and
awesome.
then I am off to a location I'm not allowed to mention
Oh,
with
okay.
with
Right.
somebody that I'm not allowed to mention, but it'll come
Awesome.
out before Tuesday anyway.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
so
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it
Hope
should
you
be
have an
good.
incredible night. I really do.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've had good results. And yeah, Warwick Castle. It's quite funny because me and Gary were in the chapel and I kind of felt that there's this woman walking down the chapel to get married and she didn't want to get married. Then the alarm went off. So like the security were running by, like the burglar alarm went off. It's quite
Yeah.
funny. So, she didn't want to get married and then boom, no, it went. We had to get out. So yeah, it's funny. Incredible
Did a
night.
ghost set that off?
No, I think somebody admitted to it.
Oh, okay.
Somebody,
Fair enough.
they've got these red ropes, and I think somebody went over the line.
The court. Yeah, we had them at work. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, they've got these cords, and that was it. No, the ropes to stop you because it's all
Cheers.
I no idea who.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Andy.
yeah. So yeah, so I hope you have a great time. But yeah, it was interesting working with you. Oh, the big white pub opposite as well. But it's Warwick is a wonderful place, though, isn't it?
I've only been twice to Warwick Castle, and they were both on public events, and there was a lot
Oh,
of
right,
people there.
okay. Yeah,
So,
that's the whole thing, isn't
for
it?
me, so
You
for me,
can't.
that was
Yeah,
the issue. Yeah,
yeah, that's it. Like, if I do go to a public event, I try and like escape into a corner if I can, and just try and close my
yeah,
eyes and try and switch off from what's going off around me. And it's
because they can be too noisy, and people
yeah.
get the giggles, and
Oh
you
God,
know,
yeah, I
it's
know.
just it's just annoying sometimes. But obviously,
Yeah,
like you said earlier, sometimes it's the only way to get into a location,
that's right. Yeah,
and I've done that many times. So it's
yeah,
always
that's
good to go
it.
somewhere.
Yeah,
But
drift off somewhere. Yeah, yeah. I went to Bolsover with a group, and it turned out there's a girl who worked for a team, and I was with somebody and bumped into somebody else. So even though I went on my own, there's three of us.
yeah,
And the girl actually came over into our group, and then when they did like a big room in Bolsover, we went in this suite and just shut the door and just did it. Yeah,
see you later.
yeah, just yeah, we had a little bit of peace there. But yeah, you just grab what you can, don't you, on a public event, and
Yeah,
you can get stuff, but you can't always film and you're kind of
yeah.
restricted some of the time as well, aren't you?
Well, yeah, because like I say, if you can't film, I don't go because
Oh, okay, get you.
that's my
Yeah,
stipulation. I want to remember the experiences, whether it's good or bad or
yeah,
boring.
that's
You know,
good. Yeah,
just for my own record.
yeah,
Um,
that's good for you. Yeah.
yeah,
So, do you put much of your footage out there?
yeah. It all goes on YouTube.
All of it, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So, how
yeah.
do people find you on YouTube?
Just search Mickey York. That's the channel name. Miki York.
Right, I'm just
Not
trying to
not
type it.
Mickey not Mickey Mouse York. That's
Mickey,
something. Yeah,
Iork, Mickey York.
yeah. That's
Oh,
the
right.
name.
Yay. We'll do it. There we go. It's popped up on all the networks, hopefully. So, yeah.
Oh, cool.
You're also on Facebook as Mickey York Ghost Hunter as well, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although
Um,
my Facebook is Polish all the time. I have no idea why it comes up Polish.
okay.
Does my head in.
Random.
But yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow. There's always one, isn't there?
Mickey Rourke. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
got more hair than me.
Yeah. So, where's Sarah and Jane once investigated the Egyptian Museum?
I've
That
been
was an
there.
experience. Awesome. I haven't investigated anywhere in Cornwall.
I did.
Um,
I went to Bodmin Jail on a
Awesome. Love
day
to.
trip,
Yeah.
and caught a picture of a figure in the back. You know, when
Oh,
you're in
wow.
the old cells that are outside at the bottom of the hill. There's you can take photos of all the cells and that, and then you can see like the background, all the rooms with the windows to the actual museum bit. And I took a photo there many years ago, and I was just stood there, and there's a figure in the back, but the museum had closed, and it wasn't a staff member because it was like
Awesome.
like a funny light color, and they all had like uniform on and stuff. So, and it
Oh,
was
so
closed as well at that
fantastic.
point.
Yeah. So
But
it
yeah,
does add to it, doesn't it? That's awesome.
Jamaica
Yeah.
Inn's good though. I went there
Yeah, I want to go
last
there
year.
as well. I did go there years ago because I did go on holiday down Cornwall.
Yeah, I
Uh,
used to go there.
it was just packed, and I wasn't into ghost hunting then, so I
No,
just
nor was I. No, my
I
family were
just went in
Cornish,
and
so
explored and stuff. All
yeah,
right, cool.
yeah, they're from Truro originally. So I used to
Oh,
go down when I was a kid, and always used to stop there on the way.
awesome. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I actually stayed in room 4 when I stayed there
Okay.
last year and investigated. And they told just before we went to bed, they told each person who's whichever room they were in the stories and who'd been seen in there.
Oh, brilliant.
It wasn't brilliant because I didn't want to wake up and see. I
Ah,
had I had some geezer in a hat there that used to stand over the bed and stare at you. So whenever I woke up, I just kept my eyes shut.
what do you think is there?
Look for the toilet in the dark with
Yeah.
your eyes closed. I'm not opening my eyes to see anything. So yeah,
I don't know why the cat ball's going off, but it is, so we're all happy. There's no reason for it to go off, but yeah. Um, Probably. I would think so. Yeah. So they did do a lot of the big locations, didn't they?
Ask Phil. He might have been there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Beat you to it. But yeah, it's a place I do want to go. Yeah, we've got so many historical places, haven't we?
We
And
have, yeah. We've got houses in England that are older than America. So
well, yes, exactly. Yeah, and there's footage of Phil there as well. What can
thought
I
so.
say? Yeah. Are you haunted series? I don't know, but yeah, that's cool. So, what else are you up to? Anything massive sort of on the pipeline?
Not at the moment. I'm off to Guy's Cliff House
Oh, lovely.
in the
Not
middle
me.
of November.
Brilliant.
So with Paracom.
Lovely. I want to, yeah, I was tempted to book onto that, but it's just outside my hour driving. So I only can sort of drive for an hour before I get too tired.
Okay.
So I can't really risk it. And
No.
if I do further, then I've got to put the dog in kennels because I
Mm.
can't drive back. So yeah.
Yeah.
But
You could stop at the services and have a coffee.
oh god, I did that. Yeah, when I went to Warwick Castle, I had to sleep at the services. But yeah, I could do it, couldn't I? We do like services. I spent shit from 7 till 3 there Friday morning.
Yeah, you loved it so much you stayed.
Yeah, my car had a issue. Windscreen wipers and it's raining. Oh, bless
I'll,
you. Wrap up warm. Yeah.
I'll,
I bet.
I will do.
Is it mainly open there? It is, isn't it? Looks like it.
Um, Guy's Cliff, not really. They're inside the rooms
Have
and
they
that.
got
So
little chefs now? I don't know.
no,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
get
No.
there.
It's all Burger King and KFC and
KFC,
McDonald's now,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I want to. I'll check it out and see. But yeah, so I might have something on about the 17th, but I don't know. Got
yeah.
flashing lights outside the door. Hope it's nothing. And the dog's growling as well. So,
It's aliens coming
oh,
down.
good, yeah, aliens.
Do you
Wow,
believe in aliens?
interesting. We can't be the only thing on in this. You know, we can't be the only thing, can we?
I think you're naive if you think we are.
That's
To
right.
be
I'm
fair,
intrigued. I did see something once. I didn't actually know what it was. It's just like two things, one above the other. I was just driving down the A52,
what in the
and
sky?
yeah, it was in the sky.
Yeah,
Just red lights there, and they didn't seem to part. They're too far apart for one aircraft. I don't think planes go in tandem. There's nothing I could explain what it was. Okay, I do live on a route, and there are planes everywhere. But I know what planes look like. I know what plane lights look like. I know what helicopters look like. So I
yeah,
have absolutely no idea what it was. Oh, John Jarvis as well. But yeah,
yeah. Jane told me about that the other last
John
week.
Jarvis. Yeah, I'd love to
That
go there.
that sounds crazy. Yeah, I wanted to go, but I couldn't go the last time I got offered. So,
Oh, bless you. Yeah.
but I did. Going back to aliens, I think I saw an alien. Uh,
Oh wow, where's that?
at Delapre Abbey in the grounds.
Wow.
Uh, I was there with Nick Stepani. He was doing some filming for his
Awesome.
show, and we were in the grounds. Delapre Abbey, if you don't know, is very
Yeah.
historic. Bore the Roses, uh, kings and queens have been there. Cromwell destroyed some of it, and it was night time, and we were in the grounds, and we were doing some filming, and I saw. This is going to sound so stupid. Yeah, get a plain bit of paper. Yeah, get a
Yeah.
marker pen. Draw a
Yeah.
stick man. Yeah,
Yeah.
turn that to life, and that's what I saw behind walking around. A stick man, as stupid as that sounds, wasn't an alien, wasn't a ghost. It was like a man made of sticks. It was about 4 foot high and was just walking, then vanished. Now that sounds so stupid, doesn't it? How can someone drew a stick
Well,
man
we
and
say
went
because
poof? You
yeah,
know?
but we do. We a lot of what we do. It like if you understand, don't you? You can't diss anybody what they say.
Mm.
But oh my god. So
Yeah,
how do you react to that?
stick man. SLS, yeah. It was like an SLS, yeah.
Yeah, what's
It,
wrong there? It's an automatic SOS.
it didn't have a head. No, it didn't.
Oh my god, that was
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
So good to get non-polluted area like Anglesey, Skywatch, yeah. But with so many satellites and everything else going around, you just don't know, do you? That's the thing. You know,
Mm.
there is a group with Luke Allerton. I don't know if he's still watching, and they go and sit at Plesley Pit, and they
Right.
just do a group meditation, I believe, and try and contact aliens. Which I want to do that. So it was on a couple of Saturdays ago. I didn't mean to try and go, but I booked on an event somewhere else. But yeah, but yeah, they have had one night they got this massive light flashing, like they
I
couldn't say what it was,
think I
and
may have seen some of them
they've got
online.
maps, maps and everything, so we know what should be out there, and things go by. I'd love to go to Rendlesham as well. Maybe that's for next year.
Yep, with the spaceship that they made and put in there. Yeah, looks awesome
Yeah,
that place.
yeah, I do want to go there. Maybe I'll arrange I usually have a holiday sort of May time, so I might go down there and just check out that area because I want to go to a few of the locations down there as well.
Yeah.
We filmed on Anglesey and didn't release the episode. Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
why is that?
Why? Yeah. I'm intrigued now, Jane.
Dun, dun,
Um, I'm gonna
dun.
be I'm gonna be speaking to Are You Haunted soon anyway, 13th of November, so that's gonna be a good one. I'm also going to be
2 weeks
speaking to Neil Story as well. So, got some great people.
coming up.
Yeah, definitely.
Just one of those things.
Oh, bless you. Awesome. Just one of those things, yeah. But yeah. So,
Do you? Sorry, carry on.
no, you.
No, I was just going to say. Do you think because the fact that we hunt ghosts, as it were, or spirits, that, like you say, a lot of people then go on to do like aliens, UFOs, things
Yeah.
like that. Do you think that if you're in America, you'd do Bigfoot? I would love to go Bigfoot hunting.
Oh my God, yeah.
I've seen the shows,
Yeah.
and they go out basically the same as we do with night vision,
Well,
and they knock on trees and make calls and see if it comes back, and they look for prints. I'd love all that. Love to do that.
oh God, yeah. I'd love to. Um, that's the thing. Like, once you get into this, it's hard then to say no. That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist because people are so passionate about what
Mm,
they see, what they have seen. So how can somebody say, "Yeah, I've seen Sasquatch, I've seen this, I've seen signs of this," and
mm.
as long as the photographic evidence isn't that ropey, which obviously some of it is just like ghosts. But yeah, stuff is out there, and yeah, there are enough witnesses, aren't there?
I think you could. Doesn't matter. You would, even if you did get a picture of a ghost,
Oh yeah,
people wouldn't believe you
no,
because
that's right.
I can see something. I could film it walking through a wall as clear as day, and someone will say, that's fake. You made that." So you're never ever gonna get recognition, as it were, even if you're
That's
not
right.
trying for it. Even if you do get capture something that is real,
Yeah, that's it. See,
unfortunately.
I was filming on my phone the other day, and yeah, it was placed up. It's Galaxy S23. It was there. It was sitting there. Put it up. About a minute later, the photo shows it goes up, and then it falls on the ground. Now, why didn't it move straight away as soon as I put it there? Why was it there a minute without moving? Then all of a sudden it slid. And obviously it's focusing as well. And someone says, well, cameras do that anyway. Yeah, they do. But why did it fall off? It had been there a while. You know,
Mm,
I don't know. And sometimes will we ever know? But some people are so quick to write things off straight away, aren't they?
mm.
And
I
there were things happening in there.
I personally don't think we're supposed to know until the time is right. So we're not going to get, if we believe in an afterlife, and I'm 100% believer, seen and heard too much over the years
Yeah.
to say there isn't. But I don't think we are supposed to know until we die and pass over, and then it's like, oh yeah, we were right.
Yeah.
Or if it's the other way, it's just nothing. You don't remember nothing, and that's it. And that scares me
Mm.
personally. To think if you die and that's it, there's no afterlife. There's nothing else there. That would, I think, that would make people a lot more scared of death. Really.
Yeah. It is interesting because there's sometimes when you speak to like really friendly spirit, sometimes if they've passed recently, there's somebody, it's a landlord of a pub I went to, Mary Alden Inn in Stratford, and the
Yeah.
former landlord was there. I think he passed in 1999, and oh my god, he was so funny. He was doing ha ha on the Ouija board, and what he was coming out with was so awesome as well. And we sort of said, "What do you think of the current landlord?" And he said, "He's okay." And he was just brilliant, you know. And we tried to ask him questions about the difference between here and there because whatever questions you ask, you don't sort of get between the two things.
Mm.
Nobody will tell you. No matter how, like, I think there's an unwritten rule that they can't mention it. It's
Yeah.
weird, isn't
Probably.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so fascinating. But yeah. So, what's the bizarrest thing you've seen then? You've mentioned some things happening.
Uh, uh Crispin's. Um. All right,
Yeah,
Phil.
yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't know because I wouldn't be there, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah. I suppose. I suppose. Yeah.
You can't worry about what you don't know about, really.
Exactly.
Oh my god, yeah, parallel universe. Do they exist at the same time as us? Are they going the same day to day as we are doing our investigating?
Who knows?
It's mad, isn't
It's
it?
like
What you think?
the others film with Nicole
Yeah,
Kidman. That's freaky. That is. Like
yeah,
humans were ghosts to the spirits. It's crazy.
yeah. It is, but
See you later.
we just really don't know, do we? We really don't know.
No.
Oh, take care, Wes. So yeah, St.
Yeah,
Crispin.
yeah. St. Crispin's. I was filming there, and we've been there about 7 hours. We're just wrapping up the video, filming an outro, and then I saw an old man come from behind the camera because the camera was on me, and he was an old man. He was there like you asked me earlier. It was there for like a split second, and it was gone. It like come
Yeah.
forward like this, and it was an old man, very gaunt looking, old face, scraggly hair. Never ever forget that face. Now,
Wow.
in my eyes, it was a patient that was, you know,
Yeah.
really, really in ill health. So that, for me, that's the worst thing I've seen. Obviously, it's good from my own personal point of view. I saw
Yeah.
that, but yeah, that was pretty freaky.
That's incredible.
Apart from the alien stick man,
Well, yeah, exactly.
you know.
Yeah, I like this. You never forget the detail. And
No, you
it is
don't.
amazing, isn't it? I
Yeah,
can't remember people's names. I'm shocking. Or you can't remember what day of the week it is or the date or something. You know, what date is it? You have to look.
yeah,
But something like there's a spirit that is linked to me on my past life. And I think within the last 2 weeks, I've actually solved the whole thing, which has been the episode thing, which has been going on about 5 years, which is an insane story.
yeah.
And I asked these questions about 5 years ago, and about what 1 to 2 months ago, when I was at the National Justice Museum, I asked the same questions. People were doing human pendulum; they were different people,
Hmm.
and the same answers came through as they
That's
came
good.
through before.
Yeah,
And for me to remember these questions after all this time, and one was like, "Do you read it? Could you read and write?" He's a judge. At the Robin Hood Legacy, he said no, he couldn't. At the galleries, he said no, he couldn't. So did he get to be a judge because he got loads of money and power?
probably.
And like these days you think, oh my gosh, Judge couldn't read and write, but it's just fascinating and just to get the same answers again. Oh yeah, question ourselves, did we, didn't we? Yeah, it must be hard that don't understand it. Yeah, but did you have like was did your first massive experience really like scare you in a way? Did you make
Yeah, I was
question
at
things?
I was at Woodchester Mansion
Oh gosh,
in
wow.
the cellar, and I was down there. I think I actually went with my mum at the
Oh
time.
bless you. How
No,
old were you?
I just split up from my wife at the
Oh,
time,
okay. Right,
and
yeah.
so I took my mum. Why
Oh,
not?
bless you. Yeah, why
Uh,
not?
yeah, and yeah, we're in the cellar, and the team I was with, I think it was Paranormal Nights I used to go them all the time when they first started. I think
Yeah.
Adrian King, is his name King? He's
Mhm.
the caretaker at Guy's Cliff. He was part
Right.
of that team originally. I
Oh
think he
wow,
owned it.
okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah, and they said there's a like an evil man. I can't really remember too much about it, but I saw he this black figure run at me, and I saw it. Yeah, he is. He's still
Wow.
there. Yeah. And I shit myself. I was screaming.
Oh bloody hell, yeah.
So yeah, that was back in 2008.
Oh wow, yeah. So how did you deal with that then? Did you want to continue? Did you want to quit?
Oh
What was?
yeah, that's why I was there. I'm there for that. I
Yeah,
want to see things. I want to hear things, whether it's good or bad. No matter
yeah,
how it affects me, whether it makes me feel ill and I have to leave, or it
yeah,
makes me cry. I've cried before in investigations for no reason, just
yeah. That's
tears.
it. Yeah,
So yeah, it's no
it's
until
absolutely
I
crazy.
don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah,
Bring it
that's
on, really.
yeah. Or until you can't. But yeah, you've just got to make the most of things, haven't you? While you can.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's it. Yeah, like I had that dodgy encounter, but it just like God, I want it to happen again. you know. So it just seemed like a little girl just took control of my body and my head was going to my mouth, get it out of me, but I couldn't work out how to talk. It was absolutely insane. And I was absolutely that scared. And
yeah.
like for ages, I was asking mediums, but I was kind of embarrassed to mention it as well. Because I thought, well, this is like ludicrous. How can I mention this? But now it's just a norm, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah,
We have so many encounters, and like if you're at an investigation, you suddenly feel ill, and people go take it away. You go, no, I want to keep it. Don't take it off me. I want to know what's going on here. You're trying to work it out, really.
well,
So
I normally it's they're possibly letting you know how they felt at the time.
yeah,
It doesn't normally
exactly.
last that long.
That's
I,
right.
but it's scary for some people. Not everybody is the same.
Oh gosh, yeah,
So
that's it.
some people are really affected very easily, and then that's when they have to leave.
Yeah, and some
You know,
are probably not affected and make out they're affected easily as well. It seems.
yeah, yeah. I think you can see them people
Oh my God,
a
yeah,
mile
yeah,
off. Really,
yeah.
you see, I agree.
Agree.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It is going off. I do have it set up quite often, and yeah, it doesn't usually go off. But hey, thank you so much. If it's Dad, thank you, Dad.
cheers, Dad.
Dad, are you Dad? No. Okay, it's not working. But hey, it's gone quiet now. Yeah, no, but it is so fascinating, and oh my God, yeah. It's funny because that whole night I didn't quite believe in spirit, and I was picking up. I've seen everything, and my friend Patricia Amfarad did transmediumship, and in my head it popped in my head. Would you like to do that? And oh yeah, I would. And then all through the night, I was actually seeing, sensing, hearing, feeling sorrow, and I'd never done that before. It was at
Mm.
the early stages of trying to do development. So I'd never got to that stage and I'm not there yet. It was just an amazing night. And then at the end of the night, we're in the auditorium in a circle and Wow. I was doing the hokey cokey, holding hands with people. I was so mortified, I just couldn't stop it. And then I was
Okay.
laughing because it's like a little girl and she was just laughing at everything. And yeah, so how to, welcome to our world. Yeah, it's just how to not earn respect, is it?
So,
Just
so
for
you,
the hokey cokey.
sorry, you said that when you first started it, you didn't really believe in spirit, but you were seeing and hearing things.
I,
Why would you not,
um,
why would you not believe if you can see things?
I couldn't see. That night I was showed things, but
Oh,
I
okay.
couldn't see. I still can't actually see them.
Oh,
I see them in my mind's eye.
no, no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can. But then,
okay.
like I always said, at that time I'd have to have a brick thrown at me to know that something was there. One
Don't
of,
wish for that.
no, God, no, no. We're not doing that because we know if you ask, then who knows what will happen. We do know it's possible, don't we?
I do.
Yeah. But I was at one of my early ones, and it was at the Sheffield Police and Crime Museum, and we're in a cell, and it was with the group who did the mediumship with,
Hmm.
and it's really, I just started it, and yeah, I couldn't pick anything up really, and I was chatting to this bed. Now, two people in the room with me could see somebody sitting on this bed. So I was going, hello, can you make a sign that you're here, please? And I was going, what's he doing now? Oh, he's laughing at you. Well, come on, mate, make a sound, let us know you're here, because they could see him and I couldn't. It's like really
Oh wow.
frustrating. But, that night I didn't really get anything. But, they said he was there and like, well, they can see him, why can't I? And I think that's what's pushed me more to do development
Yeah.
because I
Well,
want to see more.
well, I think if you're going to stay in it, I think you should do.
Oh gosh, I am. Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
between lessons now. I've got to
Oh,
find a teacher, but yeah, I've had some great teachers.
yeah.
Barry John. I went to Barry John's classes. Wendy Lindsay has been watching. She was with Barry John as well, and
Oh
we
yeah.
had some great lessons with him where we tried trance and things like that. I would love
Hmm.
to do trance. That to me is the ultimate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because but it's about the trust, isn't it, as well? Because you kind of lose control and
Hmm.
you are bringing them through and like, but when you see it done properly, wow, it's amazing to watch. I've seen it when it's been done badly, when it wasn't real. My
Yeah.
first ever ghost hunt, which kind of put me off mediums in a way, because he was like, it was at the National Justice Museum. He's standing on a staircase, and all of a sudden, he got something come through him. Apparently, waving his arms about on the stairs. Like, yeah, okay, that ain't gonna happen. It's just, yeah, it's just too much acting then.
Was that
But
a public event?
oh yeah,
That's
2003.
that's why then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
That's
2003. That was my first like encounter. It's like, yeah, that's rubbish. But since then, public events
yeah.
have changed a lot, haven't they? And
Oh yeah, that
well,
definitely.
the ones I go to have,
Hmm.
they try different things, and
Hmm.
I go to the small team ones, and I go. My friend runs Haunted Heritage, so I go and a few of theirs, and they try different things, and yeah, they know that I might just sit in a corner. They let me. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's all
good.
good. But yeah. But thank you so much for the chat. It has been amazing. And good
Thank you
luck
so
to
much for
all of
inviting me.
your endeavours. But yeah, it's been great. Has anyone got a last minute question? Anything you want to say to Mickey? But yeah, it's been fantastic. And just let you get on with your evening. But yeah, thank you
Yeah.
everybody for watching. You've
Thank
been
you.
great with all your comments and everything as ever. Take care, look after yourself, and be careful whatever you do. Okay, goodbye.
See you later.
See you.